And here we have Shaq in the post. They are double teaming him. Pump fake, pump fake, pump fake, pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. Terrible layup. Green! Ladies and gentlemen, today we are bringing you a video, and I don't want it to turn into a negative or a rant video on 2K19 because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think 2K19 is a very, very good game. Obviously, there's things that were wrong with it. They fixed the pushing, they fixed a bunch of stuff, but for the most part, I think we can all agree 2K19 is a solid game. It is much better than last year, and as much as we say we love past 2Ks, as a community, we just we are way too harsh on the developers and stuff like that. They'll give us a good game, and the whole year we'll complain about the game, and then when the next game comes out, we'll talk about how much we loved the last game. But when the last game was out, you were complaining the whole entire year. But anyways, let's get right into this video, okay? In this video, I'm using 99 overall pure post scorer Logic TG's account. I'll leave the link to his YouTube in the description. I appreciate him letting me use the account. But obviously, this was going to be another... I've done like 2 99 overall Shaq videos, and they were both like great, like just, you know, bringing back the post vibes. Obviously, those of you that have been around for a while know in 2K17, my main player was a post scorer. That was literally what I played on the entire year, and it was a lot of fun. Like, I felt like it was unique. It took skill. It was like, you know, you have to know when to drop step, when to fade, when to spin, when to hop shot, when to hook shot, like when to up and under. Like, you had to actually play like a post scorer. This year, I feel like it's just completely broken. Like, you can just speed boost in the post. You can push people in the post. Obviously, Takeover is ridiculously overpowered. Now, a little while ago, I made a video about the 3 most overpowered builds in the game, and I said a stretch big, a post scorer, and a lockdown. And one of the main reasons a post scorer made the list was because of this thing here, Takeover. Post scorer Takeover. You make 3 or 4 shots, and well, you basically won the game. You can get animations that are literally unstoppable. Look it, you just throw them out of the way. Now, we've all talked about it before, post scorer Takeover, it's overpowered, blah, blah, blah. And I think we all agree, and I think they'll make the necessary changes to that. But I wanted to take it a step further and just show you how broken it is, all right? So you have this little speed boost thing in the post, right? So a player that's max weight, max height, supposed to be the slowest build in the game, can move lightning fast when you do this speed boost in the post, which in turn opens up everything. Because of the fact that you can speed boost out of the post, they have to overreact to that. Then you can go to the hop shot and shoot a nice green just like that. But that's not all. We take it a step further. So speed boost in the post, up and under, go up with a contested layup on 2 people and it goes in, okay? But that is not all. Like I said, we're going to show just how broken it really is. And we're just highlighting a post scorer here. There's a lot of examples. I could do it with a stretch big. I could do it with a lockdown. I could do it with a lot of things. So check this out. We're literally just fooling around at this point. Obviously, my teammate is wide open. So I'm like, you know what? Throw it to him. He throws it back. He could have shot that, obviously. We're just fooling around. Check this out. Get stuck. They're double teaming. They're both trying to block it. I'm just pump faking over and over again. I go up with a contested layup. And not only does it go in, but I get a green. I get a green, and then on top of it, I have a 53-pointer, and I can shoot that right in this dude's face. So, that's just one example. We didn't miss a shot the whole game. 23 points. I want to talk about the last part, the way we ended that game. Shooting a 3. Players with a 40 or 50, 60-something 3-point rating should not be able to shoot consistently. Now, I thought this was funny because I was planning on doing the 99 overall Shaq video, and my boy Laker fan ended up being on the court. I didn't even realize he's dressed as Giannis. This dude, Kitchen Be Chillin', is dressed as Durant, so it was going to be like, you know, Giannis and Durant, double team Shaq, but it just turned into like me just abusing the way post scoring is in this game, and I just wanted to show you guys, okay? And like I said, I'm not just picking on post scorers. I love post scorers. Like, I was a post scorer in 2K17, even 2K18. I know I had my stretch, but I also had 2 post scoring builds. I love post scoring, and I do believe it should be one of the best ways to score in the game. You look at the NBA in real life, the top 10 players in NBA history, whatever order, whoever you think it is, they all are good in the post. Even the guards. Think about the guards that would be in the top 10. Obviously, Jordan, Kobe. They were both great post players. Post scoring will always be a part of the NBA. The best players are always able, because post scoring is efficient. It's one of the most efficient ways to score in basketball. So the best players will always be efficient players, which obviously in turn means most of them are going to be good in the post. You know, everyone in the top 10 all time. Kobe, Jordan, Magic, Larry Bird, and then obviously all the centers, Kareem, Wilt, Shaq, Hakeem, Tim Duncan, whoever you have in there. They're all able to score in the post. So I'm not picking on post scores. Post scoring should be one of the best ways to score in the game. But I just think I want it to return back to actually having to score in the post as opposed to just being able to cheese, get 3 layups, get your takeover, and then you're unstoppable. I'd much rather have it be where you have to know when to fade, know when to spin, know when to drop step, know when to up and under, as opposed to holding LT, speed boosting out of the post all game, and just using that to cheese your way to takeover. Now, takeover in and of itself is a good idea. Obviously, getting hot and stuff like that in basketball, players get hot all the time, makes them tough to stop. I get it. It certainly should be in the game. But where I have a problem with it is when it starts completely ruining the balance of the game. And the perfect example is the post scorer, which is why I went with a post scorer to do this video with. The fact that you unlock animations that are unguardable, right? As soon as you're making contact with them, if you spin or drop step, it throws them out of position, it completely throws them out of the way and you're wide open. I think that's a little bit too much. Now you think about the Grand Badge in 2K17, obviously it made your post scorer play a lot better. Now you see what he's doing here is emoting. That is literally the only way to stop that animation. And I don't think that's what the developers had in mind. Oh, we're going to let this post scorer get takeover, and then the only way to stop him from throwing you out of the way is by dancing. I have a hard time believing that was what they were, what their intentions were. But you see the speed boost thing again, just completely broken. It completely changes how you have to guard a post scorer. But like I was saying, the Grand Badge in 2K17, obviously it made your post scorer play much better. You could fade a lot better. Even your drop steps and stuff were more powerful, but it didn't guarantee an animation that got you a bucket. 2K19, that's the case. Spin or drop step, it throws them out of the way, guaranteed layup. Obviously, they could double team, but you kick it out, wide open 3, guaranteed bucket. Now, I'm not picking on post scores. Like I said, I was a post scorer in 2K17, and I love the post game. I love it in real life and on the game. It's fun, it's unique, it's something different, it's an efficient way to score, but there's certainly things about the post game in 2K19 that are broken, and I'm just highlighting them here. But you can make this argument for a lot of other builds, or at least a lot of other gameplay mechanics on 2K19. And I just want to reiterate, I'm not somebody that hates on 2K every year and says how bad it is. I think 2K19 is a good game, but of course there's ways we can improve it, and I'm just highlighting those ways in this video, and I'm using a post scorer as an example. But the same could be said, a lockdown gets a 50 or a 63 pointer, but yet they can shoot consistent green threes. I don't think that should be the case. I think a non-shooting build should be penalized when they're trying to shoot, because otherwise it's completely unbalanced. That's why you have pro-am teams out here running 2, 3, lockdowns in one lineup, because they're not a liability. You can still consistently shoot 3-pointers with them. And to me, I don't think that's where the developers wanted the game to go. I think it just ended up being that way. But part of it is because to me, shooting is a big problem with the game. Every year 2K comes out, they talk about how, shooting is going to be harder. And for the first week, it is harder. And then people complain about how they can't shoot shots. They can't shoot consistent threes. I'm missing wide open. What is going on? And it's like, okay, they want to please the masses, so they make it easier to shoot, which in turn allows people to break the game, because now you have stretch bigs hitting everything. You have, bad release shots are going in. Then you have post scorers with a 53 pointer shooting threes, over people's heads. You have lockdown shooting 80% from 3 when they have a 40 or a 53 point rating. That's not what the game is intended to be. And I understand they want to make players happy, because that's what's going to make them more money. More people that are happy are going to want to play the game, buy the game, spend VC, all that stuff. I understand the business side of it, but I'm just saying, from creating the most balanced game possible, I don't think I should be able to do that. I shouldn't be able to green that 3. And I'm not talking about I missed 10 shots and I finally greened one. No, I've shot 1 3 and I've greened it. Both games that you've seen in this video. Why am I shooting 100% from 3 on a player with a 53 point rating? It shouldn't be that way. But I'm just highlighting what's broken. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I enjoyed 2K19. But if you disagree with anything that I say, or you just want to, put your input, comment section down below. Comment down below what you think. What is broken about 2K19? How can we make 2K20 the best game possible? Because that's all we're looking to do, really, at the end of the day. I'm not just looking to complain. Honestly, I'm not even complaining. I enjoy the game, like I said, probably 10 times already in this video. I'm just trying to highlight what's broken. And, you know, I understand more casual players might not even know about some of this stuff, but people are abusing this stuff day in and day out, and it honestly is ruining the balance of the game. So let me know what you guys think down below. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I appreciate you watching this video. You guys have a good weekend, and we'll end it off with a heavily contested layup that goes in. Oh my God.